it's Noctis. Subscribe to Vincent Valentine EX Turk channel.
What's up, guys? This is your King of the Night. Archmeans of Chaos is your King Knight. Vincent Valentine EX Turk. I'm not feeling too good because I'm feeling tired, you know, and all that stuff, yada yada. I'm not going to go on camera in this. But we're going to be doing another character ecology, and this character ecology is on the boy, or should I say the new king, the new royal blood, the last line of the royal blood of the Lucis kind, Noctis Lucis Cealum, or other names are Noct. Alright. What the fuck? Sorry, something just happened. It's a phone issue. Anyways. Okay, Noctis is, you know, Noctis is, hold up, sorry about that. Oh. Alright, get back to the subject. Noctis is a Celti civet young man, who's 176 centimeters, 5'9" tall, spiky black hair, blue eyes, and sometimes the eyes can go red. Black jacket with skull Murnoff sequence detail pockets and keeps unzipped. Well, in the Versus 13 variant, Noctis keeps his jacket closed up, zipped up. So, and has different kind of look. Like, Noctis's shorts and pants in Final Fantasy 15 and Versus 13 look varies differently. So there are two variant of Noctises, which hopefully we do get the variant of Noctis of Versus 13 in Final Fantasy 15. Now Noctis has, besides Noctis's boyish charms, he is the son of King Regis, you know, from in Insomnia. Noctis's powers range from using the Arbinger, meaning the royal arms, to sword combat, a high magic usage, summoning astrals, and also having other various abilities from the Arbingers themselves, as well as being able to call the kings of the previous kings of the past, as shown in after Noctis defeats Arden, he can call the past kings. Also, the powers of the Ring of Lucis too, so he can use the power of death, interdimensional wormhole sucking, or holy as well. And Noctis's powers vary differently from the Versus 13 counterpart, but he can also use the Warp Strike. Now, when Versus 13 came out, Noctis was actually the only character that can actually warp when Versus 13 came out, but it got changed to various other characters when Final Fantasy 15 has came out. And he's supposed to look kind of like Cloud. That's why, that's why he kind of has some spiky hair. So he's kind of designed off of Cloud, but in a different sense, because Noctis has a different attitude than Cloud does. But, he can also craft spells as well. Noctis goes through the compilation of Final Fantasy 15 a lot more different than all the other characters. Such as when he got incapacitated by the demon Merilith, which was actually a demon that was working on the Nephilim Empire. He was taken to Ludafreya to heal, which also has that one dream he had, which was the Platinum Demo. The variants of Noctis is Kid Noctis in the Platinum Demo, Episode Ducade Demo, which actually is just Final Fantasy. You might as well just call it the Final Fantasy 15 Noctis. Final Fantasy Versus 13 Noctis. Kingslave Noctis is still Final Fantasy 15 Noctis, but Final Fantasy Versus 13 is of a different variant Noctis than the one in Final Fantasy 15. So, because of the two different stories. But pretty much Noctis, when he was a teenager, all the girls wanted a piece of him because he's royal blood. And, he was gawked at constantly. As well as develop meaningful relationships like with his brothers, Prompto, Gladiolus, Ignis, and even other characters like Iris and Aranea came to the fray, as well as as possible future wife, well, spoiler alert, that died, Luna Freya Nox Fleury, but she does come back to Noctis' other abilities. Noctis has other abilities too. After giving his life to Bahamut, Noctis was able to change reality. Only after he defeated Arden and got rid of the Star Scourge, he had the ability to rewrite reality. Although Noctis does look like he's alive at the end game, Noctis has actually rewritten reality. So now, because he's dead, only his spirit can inhabit the new reality. Thus, for him to rewrite reality, he had to give up his physical life. That's why his physical body isn't there, but his spiritual body is with Luna Freya. So Luna Freya is alive again, due to Noctis' giving up his life to defeat Arden. And after he defeated Arden, he got the power to do anything he wanted and will in the existence of a new universe. Which I forgot to mention, that's the final power Noctis has, is to rewrite the universe. Only at the cost of his own life. You know. As well. So that happened too. As well as a lot of more things. Noctis' total kills and defeats were Niflheim soldiers. Technically not Aranea, because Aranea retreated. Loki, Idolus, because it does count as form of Ferraris. So Idolus was also defeated by Noctis' kill. And Ravis Nox Fleury as a Ravis Ontaria, which still kind of counts, even though that's technically not Ravis, as well as Arden Lucius Cealum as well. Arden knew that Noctis would have the power to pretty much craft the ring within the 10 years, thus making Noctis pretty much something to be reckoned with. That's why Arden trapped him to the crystal after helping Noctis out just to get the ring. But Noctis since Noctis is the true heir, it is not corrupted the same way Arden is, and passed the test to become the Ascended King. That means Noctis has godlike powers. Also, taken to event, Noctis is kind of half astral, because Eos created the bloodline of the Lucius Cealums as well, so he's half astral as well. And no mother present, so we don't know what happened with that story, so no mother present. But nonetheless, Noctis would be considered one of the most powerful protagonists in Final Fantasy history ever. I was also meaning to put, well, actually that don't really count, because it was actually Gentiana that killed Ifrit. So that ain't gonna be part of the kill, but also there are other powers to be untapped and unmeshed. And this is where DLC can fix all of that too. But pretty much, Noctis is the strongest protagonist at Final Fantasy games by far since Cloud Strife, and since Cloud Strife and since Squall Leonhardt. Now, there is no Dissidia variant, so I can't cover that, at least right up to now. I might do a part 2 once there's a Dissidia variant. So we have covered at least most the basic ecology of Noctis Lucius Cealum. So may the crystal be with you. Have a good night.